Hi, I'm Benny Spies from Gun It with Benny Spies at OutdoorLife.com, and I'm sitting here with Arkansas native and Valerie recording artist, Justin Moore. Yeah, you heard it right, Justin Moore, live here in person, and we're at the CMA Festival in Nashville, Tennessee. Give me a little tune right there real fast, just like a little entrance music tune, entrance music. You don't need to sing, or if you want to, go ahead, it doesn't matter. Just entrance music. Benny Spies. Sounded really good, actually.
Boom.
Nailed it.
I thought so.
You nailed it.
I felt
That's
pretty
it.
good.
All right, we're going to wrap her up right there.
I felt pretty good about it.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
man.
much. Appreciate it. So tell me, what was your first vehicle growing up?
Ford F-150.
How many tickets did you get in that thing?
2, I believe.
2. And what were they?
One was, I had them some crazy tail lights, like the clear ones or whatever, and it was for illegal tail lights. The other was speeding.
Speeding. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. I'm 32, so we're pretty close in
Same
age right there.
generation,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm putting 2 and 2 together here. You're a hunter. You like to get out there and shoot hogs in Arkansas and all the fun stuff that you've been growing up doing. So I take it you've buried your Ford F-150 a time or two.
I have. Yeah, we've got a lot of, it's bottoms where I'm from, and so that's where the hogs are. And so yeah, we've had our share of shutter down nights.
How'd you get them out? I mean, when you buried, when I mean you buried, you buried that son of a gun deep in the mud or whatever. Tractors, big old tractors yanking you out. See, we have a little thing called snow where I live.
Thank God we don't have that too often.
And when you get stuck in the snow, several things happen. One, when you're stuck, you're stuck. And 2, when you run out of gas, you're cold.
Yeah.
And you got to walk somewhere, you're cold.
Honest to God, I don't know how you guys do it, because I'm a sissy. I absolutely hate cold weather.
I actually black out from the month of October to March. I don't ever remember it during that cold time, so I black out.
I can understand.
So as a kid, what was your very favorite thing to hunt?
Deer. I mean, I love turkey hunting. Where I'm from in Arkansas, obviously, duck hunting's huge. That's fun. I love to squirrel hunt too.
Do you eat them too?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I just love being outside, man. I period, doing anything. But I grew up hunting, learning how to hunt from my grandpa, and so I've always enjoyed it.
That's cool. I'm the same way. I grew up with my grandpa and my old man. They both taught me how to hunt. And it didn't matter what we were doing, as long as we were outside doing something, that was what it was all about. Looking back at your entire life hunting, what is the one shot that you'd love to have back? The one shot that you missed? That one thing.
I was 14 or 15. I was still sitting on the stand with my grandpa, and not because I had to, but because we really, not to sound like a country song, but we just really enjoyed spending that time together. And I shot the biggest buck I've ever shot still. It was a good 10, 12 points. Probably wasn't 75, 100-yard shot. Fell right down. Laid there and kicked and snorted for a little bit. Well, he gets up and runs off, and we think, well, it's going to be right out here. Puddle of blood this big. We never found it, but I hit the deer, but that's the one shot that apparently I didn't shoot him good.
As a hunter, that stuff happens, you know. I mean, we all have those. We all have that shot that we'd love to have back. What is the first cassette tape you ever bought?
Mark Chestnut, Long Necks and Short Stories.
And you know what it is, just like that.
Yep.
Mark Chestnut, huh? Have you always been a country guy?
I have.
Kind of jogged over to the rock and roll?
I've never deviated much. I always loved old school country and southern rock.
What is the biggest mistake that you've ever made on stage?
I've made a bunch of them. I probably, because it hurt, I just walked right off the stage one night. We were on tour with Miranda Lambert, and I was playing guitar, trying to look cool. Apparently I didn't. Literally just walked right off the stage. Thank God there was a big girl there that went.
Just one armed you right back up. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
So,
when people ask you what kind of duck you want to be or like to be, what's your answer?
A duck.
Duck.
Mallard.
Mallard. Come on, man.
No, probably wood duck.
There you go, wood duck. Wood duck. That's a popular answer today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wood duck. Well, it's colorful.
Yeah.
You know.
It is.
And you're a colorful guy. You're a performer. You gotta be. Right? Yeah, I mean, look at all the people sitting here waiting, just staring at you.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like an exhibit at the zoo right now.
We both are, but I'm like the ugly duckling that they don't care about. All right, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions and we're gonna get you out of here.
Thank God.
If you go back in time to see one of these dead artists perform, who would it be? Hold on, I'm gonna give you a little list. Eazy-E, Liberace, Beethoven, or Nickelback.
God, I would prefer that you just shoot me rather than have to see Nickelback. Probably Beethoven.
Beethoven it is. If you walked into a bookstore to pick out a magazine to read while you're on your way to your next gig, what magazine do you choose? Cosmo, Martha Stewart Living, Jugs, or Jugs? And I'm looking for
Jugs.
Jugs.
Yeah.
Actually, Outdoor Life.
Outdoor Life.
Outdoor Life would have been a good choice too.
Yeah, of course. Outdoor Life.
I mean, and then Jugs.
Jugs.
Definitely Jugs. All right. Hey, dude, thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate it. One last question. Since we're both in Nashville right now, and I'm not a big country singer, but you know, I know you are. Can we get in the studio and cut like a duet together?
Absolutely not.
I was going to ask you, well, if we did, what would the title be?
Big ass headache.
Thanks, dude. Hey, listen, that's your prize for
Thank you, man.
for answering the questions.
I appreciate it. Thanks
Best
for
show on
having me
TV.
man. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good to meet you.
You too.